In this video, we will see how to assign resource to task. Like we created some resource of basic task in last video. So what we have to do now is to assign resource to this project. So allocating resource to this project is simple. There are many methods for which you can add or use. First of all, select the activity. As you select the activity, you will find the resource tab in the ribbon bar. Here you will find the option of assign resource. Click on the assign resource button. You can select the resource that you have added. You can also set the units. As you set the unit and assign it, here you can see resource are assigned. According to total duration, it has also updated costing. In this way, you can assign it. Second, if you want to multiple assign them, you can do that. Like I want to assign this cement, so it has also assigned. You can assign it like this. Now its cost or units are updated here. And same way it is also updated here. So you can assign it like this. Or you can also replace it like here. You have to replace it with whom. You have to replace it simple. Simply select it and do simple OK. Then the resource will be assigned. So you can assign resource in this way. Next comes the second method. So what you have to do for that, as we were doing earlier, simply you have to double click on this task. After double clicking, the window of task information will open in front of you. So you have to go to resource in task information. After going to resources, you will get a drop down in the resource menu. You can assign the drop down for the task. After that, you can change the units. You can assign the units you want. This way cost will get updated. So in this way you can update it. So there is the third method. In this third method you have to add the task that you have added. So for that simply like we had added WBS code, or for that we had added a column here. So in the same way you have to add a column for resource. You can select any of the columns you want to add. You can't add units or other options in this column. You can update the column by clicking multiple clicks. After that, the last method, the fourth method, what you have to do is, if you want to update it, then simply go to Gantt chart. In the Gantt chart, you will see the show split option. So when you click on show split option, you will get all the details. What you can do by going to the resource name, whatever resource you want to assign them, here you can select and assign it. You can change the unit of the resource. It will update it in this way. Similarly, if you are selecting for the next task, you can change it from here, or according to you, you can add resource to it. It will be updated in Gantt chart and you will get it here. So you can assign your resource in this way. Like previous, how resource are created and how we can assign them, we have also assigned labor types. What is labor, what is non-labor, or third type which we call cost or machineries. So we have seen that. So we have to see exactly how it can be assigned to our project or work. So first of all, we create a new project. For that, I take the task calendar and we have to assign that project to that calendar. And here you can define the start date too. Consider it as 28. So I have assigned it and I am giving the start date and I am applying it. So the start date is applied here. But here I have to make some changes in the non-working times. So here I assign it 8 hours calendar and we change the color too, so that it will be easy for us to see the project. This is task assignment related details. I have added the calendar. So now I will add some task in the task mode automatically. We will add some task. So here I will add task. Here I add task A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I have added it and give it duration of 5 days. Also multiple it. So now my tasks are added. I will do it auto schedule. We will link all these tasks so you can see the diagram. Now this is done. Now go to resource sheet and add the task. So go to resource sheet and add X, Y, Z. I have added 3 tasks. I am keeping work for this. I am keeping maximum units. Same, I am adding daily wages 200 per day. I am dragging this here. Second, we will add one more material in which we have added cement. This material is based on material. So I am giving it BG and its cost is 500. You can change it according to your needs. Next, simply what you have to do is for each task, you have to assign the resource from here. So you can apply from here. As soon as you assign the resource, here you will see the total units, cost and other things. If you work in this, you will get working hours. This is task of 5 days for per day. We have kept the working hours of the calendar 8 hours. So after all calculation, according to that, you can see that it has assigned 40 hours. What we have to do now is we have to see the same thing in the sheet, that how you apply it sheet wise. What you have to do here is, these are two views. One is task uses and other is resource uses. So what we have to do is, when you click on task uses, you will see what your working hours are updated. I will show you again what changes are there. So here you can see the details of the task that you applied and it has been split out in 40 hours. If you want to see here, then simply go to task and scroll to task. So here for 5 days, work hours are updated separately. Similarly, if I want to complete a task quickly or if I want to complete it fast, then simply you have the option to change the task you have assigned. You can assign resource, like I am assigning X and Y for this and I give 1 day in unit. So when I click OK, after assigning this task, what will happen here? Your tasks are applied here. But if you want to see here that the task is divided into 40 hours and 20 hours. And you can see that it will complete in 2.5 days. It will take only 2.5 days. You can update it in this way. So the details of your project will be updated accordingly. You can do it by effort driven.